They call chia seeds a superfood, promising youth, energy, and longevity. But what if I told you that for seniors, one small mistake in soaking them could quietly undo those promises, maybe even turn them harmful? In fact, research suggests that the wrong soaking method may spike blood sugar by up to 42% in a single meal. Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry, 2019. I've seen it firsthand with Martha, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Ohio. She added chia seeds to her morning routine, expecting better energy and joint health. Instead, she started feeling bloated, sluggish, and oddly dehydrated before lunch. She thought it was just aging, but the truth, it was in her glass of chia water. Here's the thing. Chia seeds are delicate. Their omega-3s can oxidize. Their soluble fiber can stiffen, and their minerals can get locked away if you soak them wrong. For decades, the wellness industry has told only half the story, leaving out the hidden risks. And why? Because it's more profitable to sell pills than to teach you precise preparation. A study on older adults found that adjusting just one soaking detail boosted omega-3 absorption by nearly 47% and reduced inflammatory markers by an average of 31%. Journal of Food Science, 2019. That's not hype, that's measurable biology. But almost no one tells you how to make that change. So, in this video, I'll walk you through the 5 most common chia soaking mistakes seniors make and exactly how to fix them. We'll follow Martha's journey as she corrects each one, tracking the changes in her energy, digestion, and even joint comfort. Before we dive in, I want you to think, how do you currently soak your chia seeds? And have you noticed any changes, good or bad, after eating them? Share in the comments. I read every one and reply with personalized tips. And if you're serious about your health, after 60, hit subscribe so you don't miss the fixes that could change your mornings forever. Mistake number 5, using the wrong water temperature. Martha used to grab her chia seeds, dump them into a glass, and fill it with cold water straight from the fridge. Water is water, she thought. But what she didn't know was that cold water makes the outer shell of chia seeds rich in soluble fiber, rigid and resistant. This shell traps the omega-3s, protein, and calcium inside, keeping them from reaching her bloodstream. Think about it. You wouldn't brew tea with ice water. The beneficial compounds wouldn't extract properly. The same thing happens here. Cold water prevents the mucilage, the gel layer, from forming correctly. Without it, your body can't access anti-inflammatory compounds that help your joints and heart. Room temperature water is better, but still not optimal. It allows partial gel formation, but fails to activate the enzymes needed to break down anti-nutrients like phytic acid and tannins, compounds that steal calcium, iron, and zinc from other foods you eat. The fix: use warm water between 98 degrees F and 104 degrees F, roughly body temperature. You can test it by putting a drop on your wrist. It should feel neutral, not hot or cold. Combine 1 teaspoon of chia seeds with 1/2 cup of warm water. Stir vigorously for 30 seconds. Let it sit for exactly 15 minutes. Then stir again. This breaks up clumps and ensures even hydration. In a 2019 Journal of Food Science study, Seniors who switched from cold to warm water saw a 47% increase in omega-3 absorption and a 31% drop in inflammation markers in just 3 weeks. Martha noticed the change. Within days, her morning stiffness disappeared, and her 2 p.m. energy slump was gone. It's such a small adjustment, but for your joints, heart, and digestion, the right temperature can mean the difference between wasted nutrition and real healing. Mistake number 4, soaking for the wrong amount of time. Martha thought soaking chia seeds for 10 minutes was enough. It seemed simple. Add water, wait a bit, and eat. But here's the problem. Under-soaked chia seeds are like tiny pebbles in your stomach. For seniors, digestion slows with age because stomach acid production drops after 60. Those hard seeds sit heavy, making you bloated, gassy, and even constipated. Some people feel like food is stuck in their chest. It's actually chia creating a traffic jam in the esophagus. The flip side. Soaking too long, anything over 2 hours, can be just as harmful. Chia seeds start to ferment, creating compounds that irritate the gut. The omega-3s, your body's inflammation fighters, begin to oxidize and turn rancid. Instead of calming inflammation, you're feeding it. The sweet spot. Exactly 25 to 30 minutes after using warm water at body temperature. Set a timer. Don't guess. After 30 minutes, you have a 2-hour window to eat them before oxidation begins. If you can't finish in time, a squeeze of fresh lemon juice will help preserve those delicate fats. For meal preppers, here's the trick. Martha uses now soak for 30 minutes, then refrigerate in an airtight glass jar. This stops fermentation while keeping the gel structure intact for up to 48 hours. Beyond that, the nutrients degrade quickly. Once Martha made this change, the afternoon heaviness she used to feel vanished. Her digestion improved, and the bloating that made her avoid social dinners was gone. She told me, "It's like my stomach finally forgave me." Mistake number 3, using the wrong liquid ratio. For years, Martha would eyeball the water when soaking her chia seeds, sometimes too little, sometimes too much. She didn't realize that the liquid-to-seed ratio could make the difference between a healing superfood and a digestive nightmare. Too little liquid is especially dangerous for seniors. When chia seeds aren't fully hydrated before you eat them, they keep expanding inside your gut, pulling water from your intestinal walls and colon. This internal dehydration leaves you with dry skin, aching joints, and yes, stubborn constipation. It even increases the risk of urinary tract infections because there's less fluid available to flush bacteria out of your system. Too much liquid, on the other hand, breaks down the gel structure that makes chia so beneficial. Instead of that soothing mucilage that binds toxins and cholesterol, you get a watery mess that rushes through your system without giving your body time to absorb the nutrients. The fix is simple but precise for a pudding-like texture that maximizes nutrient absorption. Use exactly 1 tablespoon of chia seeds to 3 tablespoons of liquid for a drink. Use 1 teaspoon of seeds to 6 tablespoons of liquid, never more than a 1:6 ratio, unless you're making a smoothie with other thick ingredients. Once Martha adjusted her ratios, the changes were remarkable. Her digestion smoothed out, her joint pain lessened, and her skin regained a healthy glow. She even joked, "It's amazing what 3 little tablespoons can do for a woman's life." Mistake number 2. Mixing chia seeds with the wrong ingredients. Martha loved her morning oatmeal. She thought adding her freshly soaked chia seeds to the steaming bowl was a brilliant way to boost nutrition. But what she didn't realize was that the heat from her oatmeal was instantly destroying the delicate omega-3 fatty acids in the chia seeds, the very fats that reduce inflammation in joints and protect the brain from cognitive decline. Heat isn't the only culprit. Adding acidic fruits like orange, pineapple, or tomato juice during soaking weakens the gel structure, turning it grainy and irritating for the digestive tract. Even natural sweeteners like honey or maple syrup, when added during soaking, can cause problems for seniors. The sugars feed harmful bacteria in the gut, disrupt the microbiome, and trigger glycation, an aging process that damages skin and blood vessels. Protein powders are another trap. While they seem like a healthy addition, they compete with chia proteins for absorption. Because the powders are already pre-digested, your body absorbs them first, letting the chia's proteins and their valuable minerals pass right through unused. The correction is simple. Soak chia seeds in plain, warm water first. Add them to warm, not hot foods after soaking. For flavor, use cinnamon or cardamom during soaking. Both support digestion and blood sugar balance. If you must sweeten, do it afterward with stevia or monk fruit. When Martha made these changes, she noticed her joint stiffness improving within weeks, and her digestion became noticeably calmer. She finally realized that with chia seeds, more isn't always better. It's about the right combinations. Mistake number 1. The deadly storage error that creates toxins. For years, David kept his chia seeds in a plastic container in the kitchen cabinet right above his stove. It seemed convenient until his health began to change. He started feeling unusually fatigued, developed digestive discomfort, and his doctor noticed elevated liver enzymes. What David didn't know was that his storage method was slowly poisoning him. Chia seeds are extremely vulnerable to aflatoxin, an invisible mold that thrives in the humidity and fluctuating temperatures of most kitchens. Each time you open a container, moisture from the air gets trapped inside, creating the perfect breeding ground for mold spores you can't see, smell, or taste. On top of that, chia's delicate omega-3 fats oxidize quickly at room temperature within just 2 weeks, turning from anti-inflammatory to pro-inflammatory. Temperature swings, like when the oven heats up or the dishwasher runs, make it worse. These changes speed up oxidation, break down protein structures, and feed mold growth. The worst place to store chia seeds is exactly where most people keep them, above the stove. The correction is strict, but simple. Store chia seeds in a dark, airtight glass container in the refrigerator, in the back where the temperature is most stable. Add a food-grade silica gel packet to absorb any leftover moisture, replacing it monthly. Buy chia seeds in small amounts you can finish within 6 weeks. And always check freshness before using fresh seed sink and form gel within 2 minutes in water. When David switched to this method, his energy returned, digestive issues resolved, and he realized that proper storage wasn't just about freshness, It was about protecting his long-term health. When you think about it, chia seeds are a lot like medicine. They can heal you, or they can harm you. The difference lies in the details. Warm water at just the right temperature unlocks their nutrients. Soaking for exactly 25 to 30 minutes avoids both underhydration and dangerous fermentation. The correct liquid ratio prevents dehydration and ensures the gel forms perfectly. Choosing the right companion ingredients protects the omega-3s and keeps your gut healthy. And most importantly, proper storage protects you from toxins and rancid oils that silently sabotage your health. I've seen thousands of seniors regain energy, reduce inflammation, and improve digestion just by fixing these mistakes. Like Margaret from Ohio, who had struggled with painful joint stiffness for years. Within 3 weeks of changing how she soaked and stored her chia seeds, she was walking her dog every morning without discomfort. Or Robert from Texas, who finally beat chronic bloating by adjusting his liquid ratio. The beauty: you don't have to change everything at once. Pick one mistake to fix today. Maybe it's your storage. Maybe it's your soaking time. Start there. Within days, you'll feel the difference. Within weeks, you'll wonder how you ever lived without doing it the right way. And if this video helped you, share it with a friend. Leave your chia seed tips in the comments, and subscribe for more senior health wisdom that the industry doesn't want you to know. Because your health, your energy, and your independence are worth protecting. One small change at a time. After walking you through these 7 critical mistakes, I hope you now see that chia seeds are far more than just a trendy superfood. They're a powerful tool for your health, but only if you treat them right. From the perfect water temperature to the exact soaking time, from the right liquid ratio to safe storage, every detail matters. These aren't small tweaks. They're the difference between fueling your body with anti-inflammatory, nutrient-rich medicine, or quietly feeding it toxins that speed up aging. I've watched too many seniors suffer from bloating, joint pain, fatigue, and brain fog, only to discover that the way they prepared and stored their chia seeds was sabotaging them. But I've also seen the incredible transformations when they got it right. Energy comes back, pain eases, digestion improves, life feels lighter. Now it's your turn. Don't just watch, act. Pick one change and start today. Your body will thank you tomorrow. And when you feel that difference, share your experience in the comments. Inspire someone else to make that change. Subscribe now for more senior health insights that the industry will never tell you. Hit that bell so you never miss the tips that could save your energy, your health, and your independence. You deserve to thrive, not just survive at every age. Let's do this together.